Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be bringing to you another current household. I'm back today with another current household, and I haven't done one of these in a few months now. I was really in the mood to record a current household today, and I've been wanting to do this video for a while now, so that is what I'm going to be bringing to you today, another current household. And this is once again with the Harman family. I have done 2 current households with these guys in the past. These are the only family that I do play with off camera when I'm not recording and in my own free time, and a lot has changed since I last showed you these guys. We probably jumped to about 10 years in the future now, so today I'm just going to be playing with them and showing you guys what they are now getting up to in their lives. So I hope that you do enjoy today's video. So it's currently 6 AM in the morning, and we are going to wake Daniel up ready for school. He is going to get up and get dressed straight away, as today he does have school. Today I think I'm going to get him to wear this outfit here. I recently gave this to him and he hasn't worn it much yet. So this here is Daniel. You may remember him from my last current household of this family. Back then he was a child and he now is a teen off at high school. He recently aged up and I've been having a lot of fun playing with him. Today I'm just going to let him go off to high school, but when he comes back we're actually going to be celebrating Spookfest with him today. Before he does head off to school though, I'm going to get him to fill Mango's food bowl, his cat, and then as well I'm going to get him to come and look after his chickens because he does have some chickens in the garden. I'll get him to also feed them as well. This is his hen, and he does also have a rooster who I think is currently in the chicken coop at the moment. Oh, there's the rooster. Daniel is now off to school though, so we will catch up with him later on when he does come back home. And for the rest of the day today, I actually want to play with the other family members of the house, and that is Abigail and her parents. Abigail is still a young adult. I think she was a young adult in my last current household as well. However, she's grown up quite a bit now. She was probably in her very early 20s in the last current household, where now I think she's probably in her maybe early 30s. Maybe she's around 34, 35 years old, because I do know that she is going to be aging up into an adult soon. But Abigail actually does have a son. His name is Rowan. He is still an infant, but he is going to be aging up into a toddler very soon. Abigail at the moment can't afford to move out into her own place. She is still currently working on earning money, and also she's still working on becoming a musician as well. She currently does work as a retail employee, so she does earn money that way, and she has been saving from that as well. And she also has been working on music. She's been working on writing songs, so that is definitely a work in progress for her, but she is aspiring to make it quite big in the music industry. And as I was saying, this here is her son Rowan, who currently has food all over his face, so I'm gonna get Abigail to come and clean him up quickly. It also looks like Mackenzie is awake. She's playing some chess this morning. It looks like she's already had some breakfast. But this is Mackenzie. You may also remember her from my last current household. She's aged a bit more now. She's now starting to get grey hair, but she's still an author. She's still basically living her life the same as she was back then. And it looks like Rowan just unlocked the Babble milestone. He's now becoming a very clever infant. It looks like Rowan is quite tired, so I'm gonna quickly get Abigail to change Rowan's diaper and also give him a bottle as well. And then I think we are gonna put him back to sleep for a nap. And as for Mackenzie, I am gonna get her to do some work today. First off, I'm gonna get her to come and use the bathroom because she does kind of need to use the toilet. And then she's gonna come and sit at her desk and carry on with some writing. And it looks like we have to pay the bills too, so I'm going to get her to quickly do that. And then she's going to resume writing her autobiography. I think now Mackenzie is kind of starting to wrap up her author life, and I think she's going to retire very soon. She's been an author for many years, and I think she can probably afford to retire now. And as for Carson, I'm going to wake him up as well. He's still currently asleep. He does work night shifts, so he does sleep in till quite late. But I'm going to get him to get up and come and take a shower and get ready for the day, and then he's going to come and make himself some breakfast. We'll get him to make some brunch, and I think he's going to make himself some eggs Benedict. It looks like Penelope is currently calling to ask Carson to go to the GeekCon, but I think Carson is going to pass that up for now. We will actually be playing with Penelope in this episode. I'm going to play this day with this family, and then we're going to hop over to Penelope and her family. And this is Carson and Mackenzie's other daughter who lives in Sulani at the moment. And Mackenzie has just finished her autobiography, so I'm going to get her to come down here and put it in the mailbox. I'm going to sell it to publisher just because we will get more royalties by doing that. And then after that, I'm not sure if she's going to write any more books or not. I haven't decided for her just yet, but I think she's going to take a bit of a break for now. And look at all the decorations that Mackenzie has put up outside the house for Spookfest. I think on the way in, I'm going to get her to come and grab a treat out of the bowl. I absolutely love Spookfest, playing Spookfest with my Sims. It's definitely one of my favourite holidays. I would quite like Mackenzie to call up Penelope and her other grandkids, so I think I will get her to video call Penelope and she can chat with them. She's probably saying to Penelope, "Happy Spookfest, honey. I hope the kids have a good day today. Next year, they're definitely going to have to come over and we can all celebrate together." I think Mackenzie is definitely missing Penelope and her grandkids. Penelope actually does have 3 kids. She has 2 daughters and 1 son. Looks like Mango is here. He wants some attention. We'll give him a hug and also we'll give him a big treat as well. Mango here is actually Daniel's cat. He got him recently as well. He's just recently aged up into an adult cat from a kitten, but he is super cute. I think Mackenzie is definitely quite fond of Mango. Rowan has woken up now and Mackenzie is just looking after him. I'm gonna get her to change his diaper and then probably just play with him and keep him entertained. Mackenzie does look after Rowan quite often because Abigail is busy working, but I don't think she minds. I think she quite enjoyed looking after her grandson. So I'm just gonna get Mackenzie to play with Rowan, and it looks like Daniel has returned back home again, and it also looks like the shower's broken, so I'm gonna get Carson to quickly repair that. Looks like the trick-or-treaters are already arriving at the door. Daniel does need to dress up in his costume as well. Before he does though, I would like him to quickly just come and tend to his garden. I'm gonna get him to sell the produce, and as well, we do need to plant some more stuff, but I don't think we're gonna have some time this evening. However, I'm gonna get him to get dressed up and ready for Halloween, so I get him to come into his room and get changed. And I think I'm gonna do his outfit in Creator Sim, so I'm gonna go to modify in Cass. I could just do a pre-made one, but I do prefer the outfits I think that come with the spooky stuff pack. So I'm gonna get him all dressed up. I'm not sure what I'm gonna dress him up as, but I think I'll do it under his everyday, and let's see what the costumes are. I think I'm gonna get Daniel to go as a zombie schoolboy because I think I'd quite like him to match one of his friends, Myra. I think I'm gonna go with the blue, and then for the shoes we should go for, I think I'm just gonna go for some plain sneakers, and then I think maybe we should change his hair up or maybe give him some cool Halloween makeup. I could give him this is quite cool. They do have these ones, but I feel like that's just a little bit too much. I think I will go for the Get Famous makeup, and I think I'm gonna go with one of these ones. I think I'm gonna go with this one. This looks quite cool. And then I may change his hair as well, maybe just go for a bit more of a messy look. There we go, that looks quite similar to his hair already, but just a little bit more on the messy side. And I think as well, to top off the look, I'm gonna get some chipped nail varnish on him as well. I think that looks quite cool. There we go, there's Daniel's complete Halloween look. And it is nearly 9 PM now, so I think it's time that we head out with Daniel. So I'm gonna get him to head to the festival and we'll catch up with him once he does arrive. Daniel has arrived at the festival with his friends. Hopefully some more of his friends will show up, but these 2 have arrived so far. So this here is Myra. They are really good friends. They also as well are romantic interests. This is Daniel's first sim that he ever kissed as well, and prom date too, so they are going to be going to prom together. And he's also really close with Robin as well, so they are all really great friends. We probably won't be here for too long, so I think I'm just going to get them all to carve some pumpkins. I'm gonna get Daniel to carve a cat pumpkin. I'll get him to do an orange one. Myra can carve a classic pumpkin. I'll get her to do a pale orange one, I think. And then Robin can also carve one too. I'll get her to do this one here, which is like a crooked pumpkin, and I'll get her to do a white one of them. It is quite quiet here, unfortunately. I was hoping some more Sims would show up. I don't know if it is just because it's quite late. That could be the reason why, but I'm glad that these guys are enjoying Spookfest together, even though it is really quiet. And as for their costumes, Myra and Daniel come matching as zombie school students, and Robin was like, I am not matching you guys. We are not having matching outfits. So she did decide to come as this kind of witch spellcaster, and honestly her outfit is so cool. I love her makeup so much. Daniel for some reason won't resume his pumpkin. I'm trying to get him to finish it, but he just doesn't seem to want to. I think it's kind of glitched out a bit. That's fine. He's just currently having a chat with some people. Hopefully Myra will be able to finish hers though. She seems to be enjoying herself quite a lot carving the pumpkin. This festival is quite quiet. It looks like though Myra did finish her pumpkin, so I think we will keep that. And it is starting to get quite late, so I think before we do head back, even though it looks quite quiet at the fair as well, I think we will quickly have a go on the ghost train, and maybe we can have a go on this ride here as well. I feel like it's only fair that we go on the ghost train since it is Spookfest. How could we not go on a spooky ride? And as well, maybe we can grab some food from this stall before we head back. Daniel's saying, so are you guys ready to go on the rides? And Myra's saying, I'm not going on that ghost train. I'm too scared for that. I'm not gonna lie. So I think Daniel's gonna say to Robin, Robin, do you want to go on it? And she's gonna say, yeah, sure. So these two are gonna ride the ghost train together. And Myra's like, whilst you two do that, I'm gonna grab some food. She's like, I'm gonna grab some boba. I'm gonna get her to get the taro milk bubble tea because it's also purple. I feel like that fits with the colour theme of Spookfest. And Myra probably said to Daniel, I'll ride the other ride with you though if you want to go on that. It actually feels really nostalgic coming back here because I haven't been back to this fun fair since I did my high school year series, and that makes me miss that series quite a lot. And I also really like it here, how quiet it is right now. It feels quite peaceful. Myra's finished her bubble tea now though, so I think she's going to come over here and wait for Daniel and Robin to come out of the ghost train ride. Robin is actually leaving now by the looks of it. She's like, I gotta go guys. I think Daniel and Robin had a good time, but Robin is now off. She is going to head home. So before these two do head home, I would like them to come over and ride on the romantic ride together. So I'm gonna do a romantic ride with Myra, and hopefully they will get a pop-up or something. So they're gonna head in there together, and hopefully we'll get a pop-up for them. I can hear music, so I assume something's happening. So this pop-up is for Daniel, and it says just friends. Daniel has decided he wants to talk to Myra about their relationship, and what better way to communicate a serious relationship than through a cheesy plum-bite peer attraction. Is that twinkle in Myra's eyes a hint of attraction or irritation from the atmospheric fog being pumped into the room? Does he try out the smolder and attempt to win Myra over, or does he try and de-escalate the romance and encourage a stronger friendship? I definitely don't want these two to be just friends, so I am going to go with the keep flirting and see what happens. And it says, we've gained friendship. Daniel scoots a little closer and gives Myra a flirty wink. Myra starts laughing and gives Daniel's shoulder a playful smack. She'd definitely do something like that. What a great joke. Oh no, it was a joke. I'm gonna pretend that it wasn't a joke though. I'm gonna pretend that he did that and they just found it really funny, and it was kind of in like a flirty way and it brought them closer like that. I'm gonna pretend that that's what happened instead. Because I definitely think I want to see these two in a relationship at some point as I carry on playing. But they've come out now though, and it's literally 5 a.m. in the morning, so I do want them to head home soon. But before I do, I want them to take a romantic picture together in the photo booth, and they can keep this picture for memories for in the future, hopefully. So they're gonna head in there and take a picture together. Hopefully they got a good one. We'll check that out when Daniel does get home. So I think now Daniel is gonna say goodbye, and I think maybe a kiss is a bit much. They have had their first kiss, but I don't know if they're really in that sort of relationship just yet. So I think instead maybe we'll just do an embrace and we'll say goodbye. And it is time that we start heading home with Daniel now, because it is super late and he needs to head to school tomorrow. Daniel has now come upstairs to his room and he's gonna head to sleep for the night. I think though he had a really fun Spookfest hanging out at the festival and also at the fairground as well. Before I do leave the family though, I want to see the photo booth picture, and here it is. That is super cute. However, we are now going to switch over to Penelope and her family, and we're going to leave these guys for now, but I hope that you did enjoy seeing them again and me playing with them as well. But now let's head to Solani and we will switch over to Penelope and her family. It is now the next day and we have arrived over at Penelope and Kai's house. It's currently around 7 AM and they're all getting ready for the day. And there is a very big thunderstorm today in Sulani, so I think it's definitely going to be an indoor day for these guys until it does clear. A lot has also changed for Penelope since we last saw her in the last current household. She now lives in a new home and she is also still in a relationship with Kai. They are now engaged and hopefully soon to be married. They just haven't had the chance yet to prepare for a wedding because they have been raising their children. This here is Alani. She is the oldest of all their children. And then recently born was the twins. This here is Skylar. And then in this room over here, this is Koa. And they are twins, but they actually don't look alike at all. Usually when I get twins in my game, they usually look identical, but Skylar and Koa actually look very, very different. You may be able to tell. I was so surprised when it said that Penny was having twins. I didn't even know that she was pregnant with twins, so it was quite a shock to me when it did say that she was having twins, but they are great additions to the family. But I don't think these guys are going to be having any more kids. I think they are finished with having children now and they are now just going to work on their careers and raising their 3 children. But Penelope has gone off to work, and luckily it also looks like the storm has cleared outside. So I think Kai is actually gonna get Alani dressed and she can go and play outside today. Kai is more of a stay-at-home dad. He also does have a job as well, but he does work in the evenings. He is a diver and he currently works from 5 PM till 8 PM. He is thinking of changing his career very soon to more of a 9 to 5 sort of job, because at the moment he does only work for 3 hours and he's kind of been getting bored of his job, and I think he kind of wants to switch careers. So I think he will definitely do that in the future, but at the moment he wants to stay at home looking after the kids and raising them. As Penelope is off at work, she does have quite a high paid job and she is quite high in the career as well. She is Marine Biologist 8, so Penelope isn't going to really give up her job anytime soon. But I definitely think once the kids grow up a bit, Kai is going to look at switching careers. Kai definitely has his hands full today though, but I think he is going to put both of the infants for a nap. So we will put infant to bed, Skylar, and then we'll also put Koa to bed as well. And then I think we will play with Alani for a bit. I would like Alani to work on her skills a bit more before she does age up into a child. And she's going to be aging up on Saturday, so in 3 days it is her birthday. All the children are asleep or are all busy, so I think I'm going to get Kai to come and get himself ready for the day. I'm going to get him to come and get dressed. I'll just get him to put on a pair of shorts and a t-shirt today, and then I think he's going to get started on cleaning the house because there is food everywhere and there's plates, so we'll clean it all up. I'm going to get Kai to also empty the trash because that is definitely overflowing. That's quite gross. We'll just clean up the plates around as well. These two are just going to sit and play dolls meals together, and Kai is probably going to go and check up on the infants. So I'm going to skip to when Penelope is going to arrive home, so then we can do some more gameplay with her. It's now a couple of hours later and Penelope has arrived home from work. She's just coming in to help Kai with Skylar and also with Koa as well. Penelope is actually feeling quite tense. It says in need of a break. I think she should take a break soon from work. She hasn't had a break from work for a very long time, so I think soon I may get these guys to head on vacation somewhere. And Alani just found a shell. She's playing in the sand at the moment. It is starting to rain though, so I think she's gonna have to head inside, and there is a thunderstorm, so I think that Kai is gonna come and get Alani and just say, do you want to come inside? There's a storm. I feel like she's a bit unfazed. She's just playing in the sand, but she has found loads and loads of shells, so I think she should keep them in her bedroom. Here comes Kai outside for Skylar. He's running back inside. He's probably like, Alani, come on. It's raining really heavy. And she's running inside. So she's like, okay, Dad, coming. She looks a bit annoyed. I know it's because she's scared, but I feel like she is annoyed that she had to stop playing in the sand. It looks like Kai is heading to work now though. He's off to do his shift as a diver. And Alani is also getting hungry and tired too. So I think we're going to give her some dinner in a second. It's quite stressful trying to look after lots of infants at once. I'm just going to leave them there for now and I'm going to give some dinner to Alani. So I think I'm just going to give her a sandwich. We'll give her a ham and cheese sandwich. Alani is going to eat her sandwich. So now let's come and look after the infants. I don't know how their needs are doing. It looks like they're getting quite tired. So we will put them to bed. We'll put Skylar to bed first. And Koa is also tired again too. So we'll also put him to sleep. And then I think it will be time to put Alani to bed as well. She's also made a mess on the floor because she is a messy eater. And at peace and quiet, all of the kids are now asleep. So I am going to get Penelope to grab herself some dinner. It actually looks like Kai has arrived home. He's also hungry too. So I think these two are going to order delivery for tonight because it is starting to get quite late. So we will order some food. We'll just order on Zoomers, and I think we will get some chicken stir fry for Penelope, and then I think for Kai I'm going to get him just some spaghetti, and hopefully that will come soon. I'm going to get Kai to come and take a shower and get into his PJs whilst he waits for his food to arrive. And I think I'm actually going to get Penelope to do the same thing as well. And our food has arrived just in time, so we will accept the delivery. So these two are going to enjoy some peace and quiet and sit down after a long day of looking after toddlers, infants and working. But at the moment, this is basically just a typical day in the life of Penelope and Kai. I don't play with these two too much at the moment. I've definitely been focusing on playing more with Mackenzie, Carson, Daniel and Abigail, as I feel there isn't too much to do with these guys at the moment. They are just really working and raising their kids. So I am kind of playing with them every now and then, but I have more of a storyline going for the others at the moment, but I'm really looking forward to their kids growing up and playing with them as they do grow up. So that is where I'm going to be ending today's video. I really hope that you did enjoy seeing my current household and coming along with me and playing a couple of days with them. I really love playing with this family. I'm now into generation 3 with this family, which is probably the furthest I've got with any of my Sims families that I've played with. So I'm quite proud of myself for that. But I do really hope that you enjoyed the video, and also let me know, would you like another current household of these guys in a couple of months time? I kind of was maybe thinking of just doing a current household of these guys every couple of months, maybe every 2 or 3, just so then I can update you guys on what's been going on and just play with them, since I think it's fun to play some different gameplay sometimes that isn't my usual series on my channel. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you did enjoy. I hope that you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you again very soon. Bye!